What's the dumbest rule you've ever been caught breaking? My sophomore year at Westfield High, our principal, Mrs. Henley, implemented the most ridiculous dress code violation I'd ever heard of. No visible hair ties on wrists. Apparently, some helicopter parent complained that kids were using hair ties to communicate gang affiliations. In suburban Minnesota, where the biggest criminal activity was teenagers vaping behind the Dairy Queen and stealing lawn flamingos as senior pranks. The rule was so absurd that nobody took it seriously, until they started handing out detentions like Halloween candy. Within a week, 17 girls had been written up. The administration sent home letters explaining how hair ties were potential security threats and could be weaponized. My mother laughed so hard she snorted coffee through her nose. I'd always kept a spare hair tie on my wrist. Every girl with long hair does. It's basic survival. My friend Bridget got written up first, then Dylan from my chemistry class. When I saw kids getting pulled out of AP classes for having a scrunchie visible, something in me snapped. The breaking point came during lunch. I was sitting with my debate team when Officer Rodriguez, our school resource officer, approached our table. "Miss Patterson," he said, pointing at my wrist, "hair tie violation. You need to remove it immediately." I looked down at the plain black elastic around my wrist, then back at him. "This is my hair tie," I said slowly, "for my hair." "School policy is clear," he replied. "Visible hair accessories on wrists are prohibited." That's when I had what my mother later called a moment of spectacular teenage defiance. I stood up, pulled the hair tie off my wrist, and tied my hair back with it. "There," I announced loudly. "Now it's in my hair where hair ties belong." The cafeteria went quiet. Rodriguez looked confused. "Miss Patterson, return to your seat." Instead, I walked to the serving line, grabbed a handful of napkins, and returned to my table. In full view of 300 students, I carefully began taking my hair down and putting it back up, over and over. "Just making sure this hair tie stays exactly where it's supposed to be," I called out cheerfully. Kids started laughing. Then Bridget stood up and did the same thing. Then Dylan. Within minutes, every girl in the cafeteria was dramatically fixing their hair, creating a synchronized hair tying protest. The boys started cheering and filming with their phones. Someone started a slow clap. The lunch staff stopped serving and just watched in amazement. "This is insane," Rodriguez muttered into his radio. "We have a full-scale hair emergency in the cafeteria." Rodriguez radioed for backup. Principal Henley arrived looking like she'd swallowed a wasp. She marched straight to me. "Office now." I spent the next hour in her office while she called my parents, threatened suspension, and lectured me about disrupting the educational environment. She actually used the phrase, "clear and present danger to school safety," while referring to my hair elastic. "It's a hair tie," I kept saying. "For hair." "Miss Patterson, your deliberate defiance shows a complete disregard for authority," she snapped, adjusting her glasses like some wannabe drill sergeant. My mother arrived 40 minutes later, took one look at the situation, and asked the question that ended everything. "Mrs. Henley, are you seriously suspending my honor roll daughter for using a hair accessory for its intended purpose?" The silence stretched awkwardly. "The rule clearly states," Henley began. "The rule," my mother interrupted, "is idiotic, and you know it." 2 days later, the hair tie rule was quietly removed from the student handbook. I got 3 days detention for inciting a cafeteria disturbance, but it was worth it. Kids still high-five me in the hallways, calling me the girl who defeated the hair tie police with malicious compliance. Sometimes the dumbest rules require the most obvious solutions.
Merch link in bio if you vibe with full stories.